Yep. Here we are. Wait and see how this pops up.
Oh, it says that it's streaming, so we're live.
Yeah, I guess we are.
Okay, so I think the comments are gonna. Hello, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Hello. Happy Friday.
Just wait for a few more people to come on in. Yeah, we didn't schedule this, so we just went live at our regular time. Canada is coming in first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
So yeah, we're not sure how many people are gonna be in here tonight, being that we didn't schedule this. We kind of just went live. So we'll see what happens. I'm not too sure if anybody else will be getting notifications. If not, it's just gonna be us three, Heather. Hope you're okay with that.
We'll hang out for the hour.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Heather? How's it going?
All right.
Yeah, it's been a week, so we probably need to schedule them like for weeks in advance, and that way we don't have to worry about being up against the wire,
right?
Like the day before or the day of. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be able to hear.
Talk to me, baby. Okay.
What? Yes.
Good. Hey,
CT is here.
Hello. Happy Friday. Happy fantastic Friday.
Just wondering if everything sounds good. Obviously, we are not in my studio. We moved the little setup inside of the house, so we're in our office in the house, and that's only because we were having a lot of buffering. It was a lot of buffering going on, and we didn't want that to continue. I don't know what was going on out there, but we just decided to move everything on the inside of the house.
Yeah, I think it's coming in pretty good.
I don't know.
Seems like perfect. We have a
few
more
Auntie
people
Ann.
in. Hey, Auntie Ann.
All right, Auntie Ann is here.
Hi, Cassis Kitchen Creations.
Hey, Cassie.
My Renaissance grandma. Hello, Gwen. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello. Happy fantastic Friday. So yeah, like Dwayne was saying, plus not only that, it's a lot more spacious too.
I got a lot of equipment and stuff out there. So yeah, we if you guys just not coming in, we were basically saying that we had to move into the house because of the buffering and the sound was bad, and I don't know what was going on out there, but we didn't want that to continue to happen, so we just decided to come on in the house.
Yeah, Auntie Ann says the sound is fantastic, better than last week.
Oh,
perfect,
good,
perfect,
great.
Perfect.
Great.
Leonard Mountain Homestead.
Hey,
hello.
Chris.
Hello.
Yeah, so we didn't schedule this. We just went live. We were just telling Gwen that we just went live at the scheduled time, but we didn't schedule it. So we're not sure how many people are going to, see that we're live, being that there was no notification that went out. But
we have 11 of you in here, so that's enough for us.
11 is good.
We have everyone.
Good for me. So if you guys caught the last video, built a little table, and that was for some new additions to the house.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, Auntie Ann said, I didn't think you were going live, so that's why I came in a little bit late. Oh, no worries.
That's fine, Auntie Ann.
No worries at all.
That's on me, really. We didn't
schedule it. Yeah. Rainy Ridge. Howdy, y'all. Hello, Rainy Ridge. Hey. Hi, Ann.
I was just watching Rainy Ridge's meetup video, I didn't get through the whole thing, but I started watching it before we got on here. So
from the Ozarks meetup?
From the Ozarks, yeah.
Oh, how was that? How was it? How was the meetup?
I mean, it looked pretty good. But yeah, she was there. So she'll be able to give us a little more information about it, being that we weren't able to make it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to catch that video since you already saw it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But you digress. You were talking about the new additions.
Well, yeah, I was kind of trying to throw it to your direction because...
Oh, for the bunnies.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. They're so cute. I don't know if all of you saw the last video. We showed Cowgirl and Bucky in the last video. And they're just so much fun to watch. And we were kind of going back and forth, and then on an impulse ended up getting them. And they're just so cute. They're so cute. They're starting to come into like their personality and feel a little bit more comfortable. So I let them kind of come out and hop around a little bit. And they have their own little playpen that they go in and get their hop time. So then that way they're just not in the cage all day. But they're so cute. They're so cute.
We had a great time. It was kind of small but fun.
Oh,
those
awesome.
Are usually the most fun when it's a little more, secluded and you get to hang out with people. Who else is in
We
there?
have Loose Screw Ranch. Hey Kim, happy Friday.
She is. What else we got? All kind of just saying hello to each other, which is good. Okay. So yeah, back to the rabbits. So we do plan on building a hutch for the rabbits. I'm gonna have to build an 8x8 shed so that we can store them in. You can take over here and just highlight. So I'm gonna have to build an 8x8 shed to put the rabbits in, and I'm not too sure when, but you did order quail. So we got 60 quail eggs.
What?
60 quail eggs are coming. I don't know. What was the hatch rate on that?
50%. So and that's why I ordered 60. So they came in, well, they had different increments, but one of the increments was 30. So I was like, okay, I'll do 30. And then with the 50% hatch rate, I said, you know what? I'm going to do 60. So
just
that
to be on the safe side. 30. Yeah. So yeah, got to build a shed, and we're going to store them, both the quail and the rabbit, in the shed. It's been pretty nasty today. Lots of rain. Not too sure what the weather's going to look like, but I'm guessing that's going to be the next video that's done, is building this shed. Even though I keep talking about I need a box blade the yard, but I think this takes precedent over box blading the yard, for the simple fact is the rabbits are already here, and then quail are coming, so I'm gonna have to get that done.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and we already got the confirmation that the quail are ready to ship. So we should be getting them any day now. And I was texting Sid, and I'm like, oh, I ordered some quail. Sid from 3 Mississippi. I'm like, I ordered the quail egg. She's like, sit them out for 24 hours before you put them in the incubator. So that's just another reason why this entire community is so great, because I still need to text White Rock about some of the things that I saw with the bunnies, but I'm definitely going to be tapping into this fantastic network, because one thing is apparent, that we know nothing about raising certain animals. Sure. Oh gosh, especially quail.
Hey, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Yeah.
CT, you guys seem to have magic fingers, so you might hatch all 60.
that would be awesome.
I hope so.
That'll
be great. That would be great. It definitely is going to be an experience.
The family is. Yes, they
yes. Are. Everyone is. It's been so amazing.
Auntie Ann is my favorite out of the family. 100%.
We love you, Auntie Ann.
Hearts in the comments for Auntie Ann. Yeah, so that's gonna be I'm not gonna say it's a large bill, but it's a pretty big build for me to take on, and I'm just hoping I can get it done in time to get these animals inside there, and then back to the the regular backyard stuff.
Yeah. So Cassie's Kitchen Creations, Chantel, how did the bread turn out? So I actually didn't make it. I didn't make it. I had everything all set up, and I feel like that's been the common theme. I'll like start something and then I'll get distracted because now with the bunnies, and then we started building the table. I had the wheat berries out. We had the grain mill out on the counter, and I'm like, I'm going to make some bread and blah, 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 blah. And I didn't get to it. But I am planning to do it this weekend. So now that everything's in its place, we're a little bit more organized. I'll have some time to make a loaf.
That's going to be fun.
Yes.
That's going to be a lot of fun. See, Auntie Ann.
Yeah, we love you, Auntie Ann.
You guys didn't see, but Auntie Ann, this is kind of after the whole meetup situation, the after dark stuff. But we had a lot of music playing at White Rocks Campground, and the fire pit was going, and lots of music, loud music. And Auntie Ann was she had the dancing shoes on, man. She was getting in.
It was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
So much fun. Well, Leonard Mountain was there. Chris and Amy was there.
Chris and Amy was there as well. I mean, there was
quite a few people.
People there. Back to Good was there as well.
They had Dawn the party spot.
Yeah, they definitely had the party spot. But I think I don't know. I think Auntie Ann might have been a go-go dancer back in the day or something, huh? She had some moves on her. So we're so my plan is, after getting this shed built for the animals, again, I keep saying I need to box blade the yard. The only reason why I need to box blade is because I need to level it out a little bit, because I plan on building a pergola. Because I need an outdoor kitchen, guys. Like, we have the smoker and the grill and the big boiler. Everything is on the deck, and I'd like to have an outdoor kitchen. So that would be the next build for me. And I think it's gonna be a rush job to get this shed done.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, the quail are already coming.
A couple of weeks before they hatch.
Yeah.
So let's see. Auntie Ann said, haha, I had several.
Let's put that up there.
Several Jack Daniels Southern Peach. I was a dancing fool. I mean, we had so much fun. That's how you know it's a good time. It was a great time.
Yeah.
Deborah C says, what kind of music do you like? Us? Actually, I feel like we like everything. We like everything. There's no genre I think we don't listen to.
We listen to pop, country, R&B, reggae, everything. Literally everything. So, fun fact, my dad is a reggae singer. So I don't know if growing up in a house with a musician or a reggae singer had anything to do with musical influence, but I do like everything. But that was just a little tidbit. My dad is currently a reggae singer.
So my Renaissance grandma says, that's fine. Take it slow. Doing too much too fast, you'll burn out. That is true. You are right. So right. You're so right. And I feel like we've kind of been feeling like that over the last week or so, because there's been so much. Because not only are we trying to like get these structures built and then get back to the garden, finish up the shed build, which now that's complete. We ended up getting the animals, and we still have boxes that we haven't unpacked from moving to Alabama. Yep. So it's been a lot. So some days it's like we'll wake up, we'll get up, have some coffee, and fortunately we still have some time where we can do this, where it's like, all right, let's go back upstairs and go lay down for a little bit, because we're exhausted.
I am totally exhausted. I've been meaning to ask Renaissance Grandma too, what state are you in? What state are you in?
Yeah, because we were actually talking, like, we need to kind of connect more with some of like the local folks. So especially those that's in like the Alabama, maybe Mississippi, Georgia vicinity.
Yeah.
Let's see. CT says you should do the outdoor kitchen. You got skills. I saw that garden table.
Oh, man.
That's so nice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Auntie Ann. Oh, that's I'm
awesome.
guessing that's too
about your dad being a reggae singer.
Superheroes. I'm blown away at all the cool stuff you do.
Thank you.
Auntie Ann, I'm blown away by your dancing skills. Okay.
Oh, my Renaissance grandma, she's in Missouri.
Oh, okay.
She's in Missouri. So we're going to be in that area this summer when we go visit White Rock.
Yeah,
because they mentioned that they're pretty close to the Missouri line.
Yeah, that would be nice to connect.
Yeah, I feel like one of these things too that is really cool about kind of getting involved in this community is we've seen parts of the country that we probably if it wasn't for this, we never would have. Like there was never no reason to go to Oklahoma. Yeah. So
yeah. Let's see. I like all kinds of music except heavy metal.
I'm at the age it causes me.
Well, I mean, some metal is good. If you listen to Metallica's Black Album, it's not as heavy on the guitar, but it is a good album. You can definitely just put that on and let it play. That's a good one. Gwen, you're in Alabama.
Oh, nice. What part?
Yeah, what part of Alabama?
Auntie
Ann's laughing because the dance skills. You got them. You got them. Let's see.
I'm in the 80s. You mean like 80s music?
I love the 80s music.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah. Dwayne was stuck in the 80s for a minute.
I'm still there. I'm still stuck in
He
the 80s.
was still wearing his members only jacket for like
yeah.
Mr. MT Homestead. Hey, Big Mike. How's it going?
Big Mike is here. Yes. Love it.
Yep. Auntie Ann said, I'm an 80s rock kind of gal, not disco. Oh, so you and Dwayne will probably share the same music playlist.
A little Blondie. Huh?
Newman Family. Howdy, y'all from Kansas. Hello, Newman Family.
We tried to find you guys. We tried to find it. We tried to look for you guys so we could sub to you, and we couldn't find your channel. I don't know if Auntie Ann could drop that in there so we can get to you guys.
Gwen says that she's in Mobile. Okay, so you're by the coast.
Yeah,
we have not ventured down there just yet. Although next week, I don't know as far as the distance, but our nephew is graduating from Correction Officer Academy. So we're going to be heading down to Selma. So we're going to be making our way down the Alabama line. CT members only jacket. Do you remember the leather jackets?
I still have them. I still have them. Yeah.
You had a Thriller jacket too when you were a kid?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
I didn't have one of those.
No.
No, but I did have the leg warmers and like the big polka dot shirts with like the collars.
Oh, those are so fun.
And CT and Lee jeans. Yes.
I don't have any videos on yet. Still trying to find my stuff. Okay.
That's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
I feel like even for us being kind of somewhat new content creators, it was a challenge trying to find kind of what you want to film.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason why our channel is literally the Williamsons vlog, because we're just vlogging pretty much everything we're doing. We kind of like fell into this kind of homesteader type of niche, but it really wasn't what we were doing before. I'm sure if you guys went back and watched some of our older videos, it's literally just us vlogging. So, the homesteading thing is definitely something we wanted to do. We're still not there yet. We're literally in a suburban, neighborhood. We haven't gotten there yet. So
not yet.
No, not yet.
So Mr. MT Homestead, next time we meet, ask me to tell you my Blondie story. We're going to have to ask. We're definitely going to have to ask.
Don't tell me you met Deborah Harry. Oh man, yeah, that's awesome.
Rainy Ridge, that's awesome. I worked in the jail for over 10 years. Still go back and help sometimes. Oh, that's awesome.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. We're super proud of him.
Yeah, we are. We are.
Yeah, he's a good kid. So
very good kid.
And I actually was surprised when he was telling us about the academy. I was surprised to see like how in depth it is. I didn't know that, that was like a whole process with like school
and boot camp. Like they were running him through boot camp to the point where he's calling our son back here, who's in the Air Force, and asking him like, what tips does he have for him to go through boot camp, because he wasn't sure if he could handle it. Which our son, who's sarcastic, was like, you just got to suck it up. So don't know.
Let's see, Cassie Kitchen's Creations. Hi, Gwen. I'm in Gardendale. I lived in Mobile when I taught at South Alabama. Nice.
How far away is Gardendale?
I feel like I've heard of
from
Gardendale.
Huntsville.
I feel like I've heard of that.
Yeah.
CT. It's okay. Baby steps. You'll get there.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Newman Family. I love the 70s and 80s rock. Love me some Kansas and Whitesnake. Oh, those are so good.
Groups.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And it's kind of like really good music is ageless. Like you can listen to, if it's really good, like anytime, because I'll be driving and I'm like, Alexa, play Dust in the Wind by Kansas. One of my favorite songs.
Song. Yeah. So you can't go wrong with either one. Like Wayward Son comes on, you got to listen to the whole thing. As far as Whitesnake comes on, Still in the Night comes on, got to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Might blow your vocal cords trying to hit those notes, but got to listen to the whole thing.
That's a tough karaoke one.
That is a really tough one. I don't think I could pull that one off.
No. Heather Hopper, suburban homesteading is a growing niche. You are right. You're right.
We've been seeing that.
And I feel like that's kind of like the direction that we're in for right now.
For now, yeah.
Yeah, because until we have until we make a big land purchase, it's like, okay, let's make do with the space that we have and what we can do here as far as trying to be a little bit more self-sufficient.
I mean, we can do a lot more. We're just choosing not to do certain things.
Like what?
Like, I don't want goats running around in the backyard. I don't want to deal with chickens. I just don't want to deal with that stuff. I mean, we are growing our own food in some aspects. We got a weird like pear tree in the backyard that's making a mess. The squirrels are going nuts, which keeps Storm on her toes. And I don't want to do certain things.
Like animals, though.
Big animals to me is going to be too much maintenance, and I don't know if you guys disagree. If you have larger animals, like the upkeep on them and vet bills and things like that, like I don't want to have to deal with that.
I really wanted a donkey.
She does want a donkey.
But I know we can't fit a donkey here. But yeah, I think with the chickens, I actually was looking. City ordinances are kind of touch and go. But
oh man, we're getting behind.
Let's see. Paddle Bar. I live about 5 miles north of Huntsville at a little town called Meridianville. Actually, I was looking on Zillow at Meridianville. Hi, Pat. Yeah, we were looking at Meridianville.
We definitely were. You should have highlighted that. Hey, Pat, how are you? I was telling Chantel too. I was like, hey, Pat's in here all the time. We should, maybe go to lunch or something. I don't know how far away they are, but we should definitely connect.
Deborah C, I'm so excited. I found a place. My granddaughter, who is 4, can watch my son and I sing karaoke. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. That's awesome.
So I'm guessing you do a little karaoke, huh? We should go to the karaoke bar. Click them and highlight them.
Rainy Ridge, I never went to CO Academy. After the first year, I went to the police academy to be a certified deputy. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's awesome. That's really awesome.
That's pretty good, I must say, yeah.
And then Cassie's Kitchen Creations is about an hour and 20 minutes. Okay.
All right.
Newman Family, Supernatural, Carry On, love it.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff out. Oh man, let's see what we got here.
Journey, ACDC, Oreo,
yes, Speedwagon.
bunch of us. All really good.
That's all stuff I listen to.
All really good.
So,
although I never was huge into ACDC Journey and
I
REO
like
Speedwagon.
ACDC. She can't really take the scruffy voice, but
just I feel like it's just maybe it's because what is it? I don't want to do anything that's going to get us a copyright strike. It's like, all right, I've heard it enough. I don't want to hear it anymore. But
I like it. I love it.
Auntie Ann says, I agree. Start with small animals. Yes. Yeah. And we definitely wanted to do something that would fit here. Also keeping in mind that we have Storm and then our cat, who he's a little anxious too. And we're getting a new puppy. So Storm is going to have a little sister. We're getting another husky puppy. And at first I was like, I don't know if I want to do another husky because they shed like, nobody's business a couple of times a year. But we ended up, I found a breeder and I was like, okay, well, maybe we'll just go ahead and get the deposit back and not get the puppy. And then she sent me a picture because one of her dogs had a litter and it's this beautiful, deep copper red husky puppy with like little white tips on its paws. And she's like, oh, well, I have this one. I'm like, I'll take it. So that's it. We're getting another puppy. That's going to be at the end of the summer. So between 2 dogs, the quail and the bunnies, I think we're good for right now.
For now. Yeah.
Linger Mountain Homestead. Sorry, I got a call from our grandson who likes video chatting us from time to time when he's not here.
Oh, you gotta take those calls.
Of course.
We were mentioning that anytime our son calls from Hawaii, that we take the call no matter what. It can be 3:00 in the morning. We're gonna take that call.
Absolutely. CT, it's good you start small now, and when you're ready to go big, you'll be prepared. Exactly. And that's the goal. That really is the goal, is to kind of start off small. That way we kind of know what we're doing, what we are, what we don't like. Because I have to say, even with just like the rabbits and having them, they're a little messy. So I started rethinking my strategy on what I want to do with them. Yeah, I probably have spent hours upon end every day cleaning out their cage. And every time they take another little hop, they leave a little treasure and more nuggets along the way. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Leaving that Easter bunny chocolate for you, baby.
Newman Family, I sing, but not very good, but it hits my soul. Absolutely. We're right here because I'm not a singer.
That's
and I love to
about,
sing.
Though.
And as long as you enjoy yourself, that's all that matters.
It's about having a good time when you do karaoke, especially.
Exactly. Auntie Ann, I even like a few of Meatloaf songs.
Meatloaf is that one's a little rough. This maybe one song that I like from Meatloaf, but I never really got into Meatloaf.
Rainy Ridge, I only sing in the car with the radio all the way up.
Sometimes that's the way you sound great when you do that.
Hey,
turn
that
it up
or the shower.
You blend that voice in, it sounds good.
Absolutely. Newman Family, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. That one song, that whole Phantom of the Opera, maybe it's the video. The music video kind of ruined the song for me.
No,
is that the one that you like?
A good song.
Oh, that was a rough one for me. Deborah C. I just enjoy watching the family. I live in Vegas in an apartment and I live vicariously through you all. It's very inspiring the things you all you guys accomplish, because in Vegas, nothing grows. Well, have you ever tried like a container garden? Yeah. Maybe with like smaller containers, like 5-gallon, because I think with like container gardens, you can actually make it work for your space.
For sure, that'll work.
Yeah, and I think actually some of the folks that's in the chat may have done container gardening.
Yeah, Mel and Gary and Aunt and Roxanne are actually from Vegas as well. So I don't know if they were doing any, vegetable garden, fruit garden, any of that kind of stuff before they moved to Arkansas, but they don't go live, so there's no way to really ask. One of us would have to ask to see if they did that in Vegas. But Chantel's right though. You can do, little container gap, or the grow bags. That'll work as well.
Grow bags work too. Yeah. But check out some videos maybe on container gardening, especially if you want it to grow like lettuce, tomato, peppers, cucumbers. There's a ton of different produce that you can grow in like 5-gallon buckets, and depending on how deep the roots are, maybe even smaller buckets, definitely like herbs and things like that.
Yeah.
Mr. MT Homestead, we have a red husky named Loki. Oh, I love that.
Is so cool.
I love that.
That is so cool. Yeah. I wanted to name our male dog, which we never got, Thor, for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
But we did keep it Marvel, because our husky now, her name is Storm from X-Men. So.
And our red one is going to be either Rogue or Phoenix. So we're going to keep with the X-Men thing.
Yeah.
Leonard Mountain Homestead. I sing in the car and when there is no one else around, or when there is a karaoke machine around and people videotape it. That's the best.
It's a lot of fun.
Karaoke is so much fun.
It is.
Oh, that's going to be hot. CT, Deborah, I heard Vegas is going to be 110 this week. That is not fun.
No, it isn't.
Rainy Ridge, Amy, you did awesome singing. Oh, that's right. There was a video with karaoke at the Ozarks meetup.
Oh.
If that's where you were singing, Amy, I'm going to have to find that video.
I'm going to have to catch that one.
Auntie, and yes, one song for me as well.
Yeah.
Deborah C. Boggs Skaggs. I'm not sure what that is.
She might not have been.
It might have been to someone.
Responding to someone else. Came out of Michelle that night. Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, when you're sauced up enough to where you're not shy about singing or dancing, and it's a good time.
That's usually how I go.
Yeah, that's how you.
I get a little bit more liquid courage. I'm very shy normally. So usually whenever we've done karaoke, I've had like a few tequila seltzers, and then I'm like belting out the tunes. I don't even know if I'm hitting the right notes, but that's when it's a lot more fun. Auntie had confirmed, yep, Mel and Gary had a garden in Vegas. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely some videos.
Done, yeah, for sure.
Pat, I love the Build Mastiff breed. Mine is the best dog I've ever had. Oh, nice. Nice. Those are big. They are big. They're gorgeous. Yeah. We were actually thinking about getting a different breed, but we ended up settling on a husky. We were going back and forth with like a German Shepherd or even like a Doberman. You grew up with Dobermans, and we were like, maybe we'll do Dobermans, but we ended up on a husky. Cassie's Kitchen Creation, CRC and SLR Garden. Yep. Newman Family, we have a healer mix named Jack from State Farm.
That's good.
CT Thor is a good name. I had a dog named Hira. Oh, that's awesome.
That is, that's pretty.
Deborah C. I tried when we had a house. We built a nice garden bed and everything burned up. No green thumb. Oh, you got to keep trying. Yeah.
Just there's also like zones that you need to pay attention to. So I don't know exactly what zone Vegas is, but
yeah, it's really hot. It does really get hot. Yeah. So maybe some protective measures might make it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Auntie, and I couldn't get y'all to dance with me at the meetup. That's all right. Freedom Weekend's coming up.
I will dance with you.
Freedom Weekend's coming up. I'm pretty sure.
You were trying to get Sid and Chantel to dance. Now, had you come to me, I would have danced. Yeah.
CT Cane Corso is a really good dog. They are huge. They are beautiful dogs, very intimidating looking. And we kind of wanted that too. We wanted like, a tough dog.
You wanted like a Rottweiler. You were interested in that.
I did. Because our Storm is she is the happiest dog in the world, which we love. She is definitely the baby. And but if we ever had a criminal break in the house, she looks a little intimidating, but then she'll go lay down and lift up her leg and it's like, just pet me. And she's just nothing but love. So we wanted like a tough dog.
Yeah.
See, Auntie called you out. It was an open invitation, so don't play that game. That's right. You could have got up and danced.
No,
yes,
that's
that's
how
right,
it
Auntie.
went.
That's right.
That's not how it went.
Laura, I like all Mastiff breeds. The only one I'm familiar with is Bull Mastiff. I feel like if I saw it, I probably would know.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Or this, what is it? The Samoyeds. They're like the really white, fluffy dogs. They're so cute, so adorable.
Yeah. So at this point, really, I think we kind of got, well, we want to make sure that we're reading everyone's comments and interacting with them. But we also need to continue to talk about what happened in our last video and what's coming up in our new videos. So those are things that we definitely need to stay on. Clearly, I was under the weather in the last video. I felt like Johnny Lawrence wearing my Cobra Kai hoodie, and I just wasn't as tough as him because I couldn't handle the illness that I was going through. So yeah, I put a table together. That's really it. We do want to, I think I said this already, build a hutch. Now the thing is, do you want me to build a hutch or do you want to buy a hutch? What would be the difference, if any of you guys know?
Let's see. CT, yes, I have a 10-month Cane Corso. She weighs 100. Wow, that is big. That is big. 10 months at 100 pounds. Leonard Mountain Homestead. I have a Frenchie. Chris has a Shepherd Akita mix. Oh.
That's a badass dog.
Yeah. Frenchies are so cute too. My brother has a Frenchie. Cassie's Kitchen Creation and Cane Corso.
Oh, it's your next purchase. That's a big dog.
I think my first video might be introducing myself. Not sure yet. Yeah, that's a great start. That's a great start.
Definitely do that. 100%. Growing up, we had a Doberman named Samson. Now, that is awesome. He was a trip. He loved water, but was afraid to go deep enough. He couldn't touch the bottom, which is well, our dogs never really went. We had a pool when I was growing up, and they never really went in the water either. Might be some dogs love water, and then others just don't want anything to do with it. We had some dogs like that. They didn't want anything to do with the water. What we got here?
Deborah C. So who plays the guitar? How hard is it for me to learn at 65?
We actually both play. I played
very
years
novice.
ago.
I'm very novice.
Yeah, years ago I played, and I kept up with my lessons to the point where I was able to hold chords. I was able to solo a bit, and then over the years I stopped because I was into athletics, and I just really didn't pick a guitar back up until a couple years ago with Chantel. So that's got to be over 17, maybe more years, because I was playing when I was about, 16. Now it's longer than that. I'm 47. But yeah, it's not too hard. What's going to happen is you're going to hurt your fingers in the beginning. You need to build callus up on your fingertips, but it's not too difficult. Once you learn those chords and the pentatonic scale, you should be fine.
Leonard Mountain Homestead. I challenge you to karate.
Oh, you will definitely destroy me, but I'm gonna take that challenge. Get my Cobra Kai shirt back on. You're in for it.
Yeah, or we the ones.
Oh, you definitely don't want that one.
CT Cassie, yes, beautiful dog, loyal and very loving. Family. If you build your hutch, you can set it up how you want. That's true. That's true. I was actually looking at Wayfair. Wayfair was having an epic summer sales, like up to 80% off on things. And so I'm going between like Wayfair and Amazon. But then I saw this one hutch where it was like 2-story and it had stairs, but then you can take 2 of those builds and put them together. So then that way it's kind of like 2 combined hutches for even more rabbits. So I was like, well, just from a simplicity perspective, we can just get 2 of those. It already has all the parts. We don't have to try to figure anything out. But that was one of the things we were going back and forth on. Do we want to customize it? Because we do want to breed at least, 1 litter. Let's see how that goes. And then, take it from there. Or do we want to just buy something and then just kind of have it and be done with it? So I don't know. We're still kind of going back and forth, but you're absolutely correct. We can definitely customize it.
Yeah. Is it getting too dark in here? Do I need to turn the light on? Maybe I should. Go ahead. You can read it off. I'll turn the light on.
Pedal Bar. Bruce Wayne is the most famous cane corso on YouTube. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out.
Bruce Wayne?
He might have a channel. Yeah. Like people.
Batman?
Yeah. That's because cane corsos are tough. CT asks, do you build furniture? You seem like you do. You do a little something.
I can. I don't typically do it, but I can for sure. Yeah.
Cassis to CT. We plan to breed them. Presently, I have 2 Chihuahuas. Okay. Auntie and I have a Chihuahua Jack Russell mix now. Her name is Lily. Oh, those are cute.
Lily must be feisty.
Those are cute.
Yeah, we had a schnoodle, and she was a very feisty dog.
Yeah. She was kind of like Jack Russell because she would like be able to jump up to my chin.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Auntie Ann says, please, building your own will be more stable. I agree. Although the one that we saw on Wayfair, it did say that it was like weather resistant, but you are definitely right. It's going to be. Yeah. But you're right. Like building our own, we're going to at least be able to select the right materials, where a lot of the stuff that comes from Wayfair or Amazon is like particle board and it breaks easily.
Yeah.
Pedal Bar, my female bull mastiff is only 120 pounds. That's massive. That is massive.
That's insane.
Okay, Auntie Ann, it's a little dark, but I can still see y'all. Okay, perfect. We just turned on the light just in case it's going to start getting dusky out here soon.
Yeah.
And then Newman Family, years ago, me and my dad built our own, and it lasted almost 20 years. Oh, wow. That's incredible. So you guys built your own hutch? That's incredible.
Yeah, I think building it might be the way to go.
Let's see. CT, build it. You got skills. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I say thank you like I'm the one that's building it. I just say,
right?
Like that. Okay. Thank you, CT. That was very kind. Auntie and Lily X more like a Chihuahua than Jack Russell. She's afraid of her own shadow. Yeah, but you know what? I feel like little dogs, they have Napoleon complexes. Like they are ready to,
go at your neck.
They really are.
Yeah.
Leonard Mountain Homestead, I say build it. Auntie N, but she loves people. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's really sweet. Yeah, our son and our daughter-in-law, they have a Shipu named Prince, and he is the cutest little thing. He's like this big, and he's just really stocky. Has like the curliest hair.
Right there.
Where is it?
The bottom.
Oh,
you'd have to
see if I can hold this up. So that's our son with Santa Claus and Prince.
Focus. It's not gonna focus. Yes. Let me see. Here we go. So I'll probably put us out of focus. No, there we go.
So that was them taking a Christmas picture at Cabela's. So Prince is like this little bitty thing, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's so cute. He's so sweet, but it's like he's kind of very temperamental.
Yeah,
where he has
can't
a
pet him.
Napoleon complex with strangers.
Yeah.
Let's see. Possum Run Homestead. Hey, Mama V.
Oh,
Hello.
Mama
Happy
V's
Fantastic
here.
Friday.
Hey, Mama V.
My Chihuahua is a brat, a spoiled brat. You know, aren't they all? I feel like all of our fur
Yeah.
babies are so spoiled. Leonard Mountain Homestead. I ordered my chicken coop already made. I wish Chris would have built one so it could be bigger, but that's chicken math for me. You know, that I think, Amy, you hit it like the nail on the head, whereas if you build it, you can at least make the size dimensions for what you want. Whereas if you kind of see a design and you just order it, it's like all of the work's already done, but then you figure out, you know, expansion can be a little challenging.
Yeah.
Auntie, if you are needing one right away, you can buy one for now and then later build your own. That's true. That's an option.
I don't think we need to buy one right now. I mean, if you want it, you know, it built.
It's on sale.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know.
I mean, how soon can you build it?
I mean, those are your rabbits, so
they're for us. They're our rabbits.
Oh man!
But if you can build it after you build the shed, then I can wait.
Oh, okay.
I say build it.
Oh, that was an adorable picture. Thank you, Auntie Anne.
Yes, thank you. That's our middle son.
Yeah. Where are we at?
I think here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainy storm. Hey, family. Did y'all get the Sleek's grooming tool? No, we didn't. Hello, Rainy Storm. How are you? No, we did not get the Sleek Easy grooming tool. I think we were talking about that in one of our last videos, or maybe it was just an exchange of comments because of the shedding for Storm. I think if I remember correctly, I'm going to have to look at it again.
Yeah.
We got sidetracked with the rabbits.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Oh, wow. I am behind on these comments.
Come on, get with it.
All right. Newman Family. And with the hutch, you can expand it, as you need to.
Yeah.
Be Deborah C, build it. I will watch anything you guys do. You're such an amazing couple. Oh, thank you.
What?
Thank you. What hater, man. Auntie, I'm just saying hi. Mama V.
Mama V's a good builder.
Yeah, she's really good.
She's a good builder.
We saw when you were building
the vanity.
Yeah. That came out so beautifully. It came out so good.
Yeah.
Rainy Ridge. We have red bones. Molly is 75 pounds and she thinks she's a lap dog.
Yeah. The big ones always want to like curl up on you.
They really do. Rainy Storm. Yes, you were talking about the shedding from Storm and I mentioned it. Okay, that's what it was. I remember there was an exchange about it. I'm going to have to check it out on Amazon definitely after this live.
Are we out of focus? Let me fix that.
Let's see. CT, haha, your rabbits. He's backing all away. Exactly, right? Exactly. See, we're getting our animals for our suburban homestead. But then when they come, those are your animals. So they're ours. And I think we should get some more. What do you think we should do?
What?
We should get some more.
I don't think so.
Gwen, awesome picture. Thank you.
Gwen.
Thank you. Paddle bar bull mastiffs are laid back, but will protect their owners to the death. Yeah, those are some serious dogs. Those are gorgeous dogs, though. Possum Run, Mama V, thank you. It's fun to build stuff and satisfying. That's true.
We're going to build something together, Mama V.
And then Cassie's Kitchen Creations. Hello, Mama V. I want the sink. That was a really nice build. It came out really good.
It did come out good, yeah.
Really good. Auntie, and don't worry, the rabbits will make more when you get a buck. That's true. That's when we're going to see Jason and Tara over the summer. We are planning on getting a buck from them, and they were going to breed them, especially once we found out that the gray one, Bucky, that she's a giant Fleming. I think that's the breed that Jason and Tara have, because just looking at like the physical features, they look a little similar. So we'll probably breed the buck with Bucky. And I'm still going back and forth on Cowgirl. Their Mountain Homestead, bunny rabbits everywhere. I see it now. I know.
No.
Little bunnies are so cute. And I'm like,
oh my God.
The way I get attached to little animals, we're probably going to end up keeping.
You heard that, right?
And CT, he builds, you take care of the animals. Basically.
Yes.
Basically, that is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what it is. As soon as we start talking about, oh, okay, well, we can do this. And then Dwayne will be like, well, I'll build it, but you're on your own. And I'm like, wait a second. How am I on my own with this? This is for us.
I just want to have a fruit, vegetable garden, maybe.
But you want meat.
Orchard. Yeah,
eggs.
Yeah. I want eggs. I could deal with chickens. I could definitely deal with chickens.
So let's get some chickens too. And a quail.
But yeah, the goats and donkeys and too much.
And Tian, LOL. I was wondering if you would be able to use them as food.
We could. We
the
definitely
rabbits?
could. Yeah, we definitely could. But me personally, not that I don't eat rabbits. Nothing against anyone who does, but I wouldn't eat that. You know what I mean? I've had some venison when I was younger. It's a little gamey for my taste. I've tried gator, a little chewy. Certain things I just don't enjoy, and I think rabbit would probably be one of them. So
everyone that we've spoke to say how delicious it is. Like
I
was talking to my dad.
That,
yeah, I was talking to my dad earlier this week because I called him and was like, oh, Dad, I just got some rabbits and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, they're going to poop everywhere. I'm like, yeah, I know. But he was saying how like delicious rabbit stew is. And I think the only thing that would keep me from eating them is like now interacting with them and then seeing like they have like these little personalities. I don't think I could. And I go back and forth with like, going vegan and then eating meat because I love a good burger. But then it's like when you're interacting with the animals, then I feel like, no,
I don't think I can do the vegan thing. I like to barbecue.
I mean, I love to eat it, but then I don't know. I'm crazy like that. Let's see, Newman Family, more rabbits, more freezer camp. Yeah. That would be an option.
Definitely
could be an option. Yeah. Learn Mountain Homestead. Chris does the building. I take care of them here. I feel like that's the way it goes. That's going to be the way it is because, as long as there's projects for Dwayne to build, if we get additional animals, it's going to end up, being on me.
Chris, you have my sympathy, man. I get it.
Deborah C, were you all raised on a homestead? So that could be something for a lot of the folks in the chat to comment on.
Actually, we were raised Dwayne and I in Homestead.
Homestead, Florida. We're both city. We're raised in a very big city and actually moved to a smaller state. So this is a lot of what we're doing, and it's relatively new to us.
Yeah.
Possum Run, it's awesome having egg providers in your backyard. That's true. That's true, especially with like the quality of store-bought eggs.
Yeah.
I
think I'm 100%. Excited about the quail for that reason.
Yeah, definitely. CT, goats are a lot. It's like having a bunch of toddlers running around. That's true. They're so cute though. They are so cute. I was watching one of 3 Mississippi's videos and like the goat just pops up in the camera like when Sid was recording.
Yeah, she's talking.
And it seems like so much fun.
Mike's talking. It's just like, meh.
Rainy Ridge. Tara made us rabbit bacon ranch pizza when we were there last year. It was great. She's actually going to show us how to process rabbits when we go visit, just so that way we're educated on the process and we know what to do. But I'm pretty sure it was delicious. She's a really good cook. She's a great cook. Auntie, and I love venison and rabbit. Venison is not gamey if you wet age it first. And I also soak in milk prior to cooking it. Oh,
well,
okay.
you know what it is, Auntie Ann? I'm not too sure how my buddy Steve prepared it or whatever, but the backstrap was good. I do remember the backstrap being good, but the rest of it to me did taste a bit gamey. But I don't know. I don't really cook venison like that.
I've never had it before. I've never had it.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
it's not too bad. Maybe
I'm trying to broaden my horizons and try new things. Possum, if your venison was gamey, then it wasn't properly processed. Deer meat is awesome if done properly. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Because I've heard that that was been a common comment that I know at least both you and I have heard that venison is typically gamey.
I had some that was gamey.
Okay,
so
I've never tried it before. I'm definitely gonna have to try it.
The backstrap we got in the Everglades.
Mm-hmm.
So Steve, Steve, obviously. So he didn't have anything to do with that. So it's probably why the backstrap tastes so good compared to what he had.
You mean what he cooked?
Yeah.
So he doesn't know how to cook it.
Probably not. Well, he's a fisherman, so I don't know.
Newman Family, grow you some bullfrogs and get some frog legs. Tastes like chicken.
No thanks.
No, that's okay. That's all right. We're gonna do quail.
I can't eat snake,
Cassis,
lizards, frogs. I just can't do it.
I was raised on a homestead and presently have one. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You learned a lot of really, another thing too, just like being able to grow up in it, you grow up with a lot of those skills. So, hats off to all of you that either live on a homestead, grew up on a homestead, because those are a lot of vital skills that are so important that you don't realize the importance of them until you need them.
Yeah.
So big kudos to all of you. Leonard Mountain Homestead, I have to learn to get the buildings first before the animals. I always get that backwards. Good thing Crystal was You and me both, Amy. You and me both, because I'll just go out and buy stuff. And I think that's why we're on a fast track for this build. Oh my gosh, we got 3 minutes left. We're on a fast track for this build because I was just scrolling on my phone and then I'm like, add to cart, and I just bought the quail eggs. And then I tell him, so Dwayne, I just ordered the quail eggs, so we're gonna need the shed next week. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah. And then I was kind of looking back and forth, at some other different types of quail, and I'm like, maybe I should order more. But I didn't. But I do the same thing. I'm guilty of it.
Oh, that's good.
Paddle bar. Everyone in big cities, stay safe this weekend.
Yeah, the storms.
Yeah. Oh, the storms or something else going on, because I feel like something's been a brewing.
Yeah.
Rainy Ridge. Yes, she is a good cook. That zucchini bread was absolutely delicious.
Deer jerky is awesome from the Newman family. Ground venison mixed with ground beef makes an amazing meatloaf.
Oh, we're gonna have to try that. We need to find someone that knows how to process it properly. So Auntie and Mama V, you guys know how to process venison. We'll have to get some from you guys, because I don't know where else we would be able to find that.
You can find it anywhere down here in Alabama. Deborah C, that is awesome. For a new adventure, I think.
I will stay here, but it'll be fun to watch you guys. But you can always visit. That's the good thing about, maybe starting small and taking trips. Newman family, growing up on a farm, we ate a lot of different things. I bet. Yeah. Doing a lot of hunting and growing up on a farm, you get exposed to that. So that's definitely one of the beauties behind it too. Auntie Ann, I grew up on a hog farm, we had over 2-acre garden as well. My dad was a hunting guide, so we always had deer meat in the freezer. That's incredible.
That is awesome.
That is incredible. And I have to say, and I know that, oh wow, we're at 7:59. So I know we are running out of time, and I believe Making It Home with Lauren and Joel, they're going to be coming up at 8. So I want to give you guys enough time to head over to their live if you're planning on checking them out. But that is a beautiful thing, because that's how you know how fresh your food was growing up compared to a lot of the crap that we've been getting at the grocery stores. That's really what kind of prompted us to like try to get some of like the quail and with the eggs and with everything else. But yeah, that's incredible. And then let's see, and then another pig. Deborah C, my dad's from Mississippi, had frog legs, turtle soup, boiled peanut. Don't like okra. It took me a while to get to okra too. Auntie Ann, Gwen, we have a birthday this month. All right, guys. We are at time. We're at 8 o'clock, and I didn't even get through all of the comments. But again, don't forget to check out Lauren and Joel Making It Home. Thank you so much for spending this hour with us. You guys, you definitely make it worth it every Friday. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend and the rest of your fantastic Friday. Love you guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.